Nature, an amalgamation of astonishing flora, fauna, and diversity of innumerable life forms. One such place exists, which depicts this uniqueness of nature along with exciting thrills and mysteries. Tadoba, the heart of central Indian tiger landscape, land of royal tigers, majestic leopards, wild dogs, grand gaur, and numerous types of birds and butterflies that you might never have heard of. Welcome to the land of tigers. India boasts the highest number of wild tigers in the world, and most of them are in central India. Located at a distance of 180 kilometers from Nagpur, the Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve is one of the most important breeding grounds for these majestic animals. Sprawling over 1700 square kilometers, Tadoba is undoubtedly the jewel of Maharashtra and central India. Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve is a hotspot for wildlife lovers around the world. Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve has more than 80 species of mammals, apart from the majestic tiger, leopard and sloth bear. 54 species of reptiles, which includes the crocodile, the Royal Indian rock python, along with more than 280 species of magnificent birds and 175 species of beautiful and rare butterflies. The reserve comprises of tropical dry deciduous forests. Dense consists mostly of Dendrocalamus stricta species of bamboo forest, riparian forest, along with stream and water bodies, and vast grassland that support prey population of cheetal, sambar, and other ungulates. Bamboo is found as an understory in over 70% of the total area. The dominant tree species include teak, and Arjun, Bhera, Dhavda, Mahua, Salai, and Tendu. Jamun and mango can be predominantly seen in the riparian patches of the tiger reserve. Tadoba is easily accessible from all over the country. It's well connected to Chandrapur and Nagpur and is an easy-to-reach destination for tourists from any corner of India. The nearest international airport is at Nagpur, 140 kilometers away, and Nagpur's central railway station is about 150 kilometers from Chandrapur city, which connects to the Morli zone, and Kolara zone is 110 kilometers from Nagpur city. There are other cities nearby which are well connected by trains. Chandrapur is just 30 kilometers away. Balarpur is at a distance of 35 kilometers, and Sevagram is 160 kilometers from Moharli Tourism Gate. Tourists can reach any of these cities and then travel to the desired zone in Tadoba using private transport or use the bus service. At Tadoba, tourists have a variety of options for stay, either in private resort or homestays or in accommodation by the forest department. Choose your abode wisely. It's advisable to book your stay in the same tourist zone where you have booked your safari and other activities. Check for zone-wise location of stay facilities. It is a tourist hub. Visit our website www.mytadoba.maforest.gov.in. This will avoid unnecessary long commute, ensuring you make your safari on time. You can stay at resorts, log huts, homestays at Morli, Kutwanda, Navegao, Kolara, Pangadi and Zari. Ecotourism in Tadoba consists of wildlife safaris and various community-run activities carried out in the Tiger Reserve. For wildlife safaris, there are 22 safari gates for tourists divided into 4 major zones spread out around the entire area of the Tiger Reserve. While the core area of the Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve is well known for rich biodiversity and strong tiger presence, the buffer zones are not far behind. Many incredible wildlife experiences are regularly reported from the buffer zones, and their resident tigers are now well known by visitors as well. Tadoba is divided in different zones and each one has multiple gates. Morley is the oldest zone and the rush of tourists is always high on this gate. Moharli zone consists of the 5 gates: Moharli, Junona, Khutwanda, Agarzari, Devada, Adegaon. Navegaon has 3 gates: Navegaon, Nimdhela, Ramdegi. Kolara zone comprises of 7 gates: Kolara, Kolara Chauradev, Alizanza, Madanapur, Belara, Palasgaon and Shirkada. Pangdi and Zari zone includes 7 gates: Pangdi, Aswachuha, Zari, Pet Zari, Kesla Ghat, Somnath and Mamla. The gates are placed strategically to give holistic experience of the landscape to the visitors. The forests of Tadoba have much more to offer beyond safaris. Before choosing your safari and accommodation, look up the different zones and gates available for safari, as well as multiple activities available in the zone. Booking for wildlife safaris and other activities for all zones can be done online only at the official website www.mytadoba.mahaforest.gov.in. Kindly avoid fake websites or booking portals using the name of the park to avoid any further inconvenience. Have patience while booking online and reach the gates only when safari permits are confirmed. Wildlife safaris at Tadoba are undoubtedly a great way to explore Tadoba. But there are also multiple community-run, nature-based activities well worth your time. An unique open-air butterfly garden with specially designed paths and detailed information boards about various species is a worthwhile stop in your itinerary. It can be visited near Agarzari camp. Enjoy sunsets by the lake by taking boat rides at Irai Dam, and also home to migratory and resident birds of more than 200 species like Indian pitta, white-eyed buzzard, paradise flycatcher, crested serpent eagle. This is an ideal activity for bird watchers and photographers. Try your hand at kayaking at the Junona and Gonmoli Belara gates, where you can indulge in kayak boating to enjoy sunrises and sunsets. Have you wondered how a forest comes alive at night? Have you ever wanted to explore wilderness at night? Spend a night in Machan. You can choose to stay in log huts and listen to the night calls of owls, nightjars, and perhaps even hear or see a predator. All these activities can be booked at Agarzari, Devada, Adegaon and Junona gates of Moharli zone. If cycling across nature trails is your idea of relaxation, you can rent a bicycle at Agarzari, Adegaon Devada route to explore these beautiful buffer forests. At Tadoba, you can indulge in thrilling adventure sports like rock climbing, rappelling, zipline, zorbing, Burma Bridge, and host of other commando activities at Agarzari camp. Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve has around 400 well-trained nature guides who work enthusiastically to ensure that tourists get to experience the very best of Tadoba. They all belong to the local community, and many of them are now women and have intimate knowledge of culture and biodiversity of the Tadoba landscape. You will likely learn things about Tadoba that the guidebooks might miss out on, like cultural value attached to the tigers by local communities, medicinal values of rare trees and herbs, importance of numerous minor forest produce, the fascinating local names of different species, or stories about Gond culture, festivals and tradition. But when you are here amidst nature, always remember to be a responsible tourist. Using mobiles while on safari is not permitted. Never tease animals. The forests are their home and you are a visitor. Throwing plastic and litter in the forest area is a punishable offense. We at Tadoba are working towards making our park a zero-waste nature reserve. Avoid noise during safari. Your silence will benefit all. Instead, let nature speak. Wear clothes that camouflage with the forest and would not disturb the animals. And never drive too close to animals or try to get down from the vehicles. That is a punishable offense and can be life-threatening. Also, you will find many more stories of what goes in Tadoba through our official monthly newsletter, Tadoba Diaries, and unique Tadoba Andhari Tiger Reserve coffee table book, available at the safari gates. We hope you have many memorable experiences, and we hope you keep finding your way back to Tadoba. Come to Tadoba. Listen to the silence of your soul. Explore Tadoba. Discover happiness and share your experience with the world about the real land of the tigers.